what's up? It's your boy, Call Me Misty, back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh shit. We're gonna go ahead and do some replays that I have saved. Sorry I haven't been playing as much. I've been super busy with, real life shit. So, yeah, but we have a lot of replays still because I've been playing on downtime. So, I'm gonna try to get through a lot of these and get you guys some good games. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think. This deck, well, has gone through a lot of changes throughout the ranks, so you guys might see some different cards in here. The main deck is the same one as I showed in the previous video. So if you guys are looking for the most up-to-date deck, that will be it. So this first game we're going against Kashtira. This was we were still running Winged Dragon Bra. Yeah, mixed two monsters, passes his turn. Fake the battle. I love to fake the battle. I don't know why. He gets to destroy cards, so he gets rid of Gozen, which is kind of unfortunate, but it doesn't stop us from doing what we're gonna do. He makes a Baron to Flare Play, but we can Solemn Strike that, which is another really good use of Solemn Strike, and now Draco Utopic Aura. He makes another monster, and we Dogmatic it so he can destroy his back row. Then we Torrential his last monster. He goes ahead and searches another monster, and makes a fight for the level 3 and level 6. So we have to wait, because Imperial Iron Wall doesn't really help us right now. And since we didn't activate Imperial Iron Wall, we still can pop Pot of Extravagance, so keep that in mind, guys. You want to save your Imperial Iron Wall or like cards like that fuck you over before, unless you need it. Like, same with Skill Drain. You wouldn't want to use Skill Drain unless you needed to, but I'm out of place considering all of these cards are Floodgates. So he sets a card. We really do need to draw Engine, but we get another Pot of Extravagance, and notice he didn't banish anything, so we use our Pot of Extravagance again. We draw into Utopic Aura, which is a great draw, but it's not very useful under Skill Drain, which is the one problem I do have with Draco Utopic Aura. So now the only activatable card is Deep Barrier, but we would need to draw into a monster. So I use Deep Barrier, set Torrential because he needs one more monster to beat over my HP, so I'd Torrential that board. But he doesn't do it, so now we're in a bad position, kind of. And then we get a... I really don't even know how we won this. Oh wow, we draw into Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Oh my god, what a game. 100 HP left over. We draw into Lord of the Heavenly Prison, who will be able to activate its effect on Imperial Iron Wall. We'll summon Lord. So Lord wouldn't be able to activate its effect, but we still have 3000 attack monster now. And then we draw into another Lord of the Heavenly Prison, so if this one gets destroyed, we'll be able to Torrential, and we'll be able to summon our new Lord of the Heavenly Prison. And then he tries to activate a monster effect on the field, but we negate it with Draco Utopic Aura just so it can be destroyed, which is a good effect, that Draco Utopic Aura destroys the monster effect. He tries to summon two monsters to get into Baron again. I destroy the monster and summon Lord, and now Lord can set up another card. Lord sets up another Draco Utopic Aura just to negate any monster effects on the field, which is great, honestly. It's a beautiful card. And then we set another one. Since Imperial Iron Wall's up, we keep Draco Utopic Aura. And then, yeah, he's over. But if he did summon, he would activate an effect and it would get destroyed, so pretty good first game. Alright, second game is against another Kashtira deck. See what happens. We get to go first. We get Draco Utopic Aura again, another good draw with Solemn Strike. He defissures us, or deshifters us. And guys, if you like this deck, just know you're going to be able to play through a lot of hand traps. So it's a really nice deck for playing through hand traps, because we already got through Shifter, which would end a lot of decks' turns, and we got our optimal end board, quote unquote. He tries to set 3 pass, we Torrential the board so that we can summon Our Lady, and then that'll let us activate another card to set our Eradicator. Eradicator setup will let us pop his back row, and also using the Big Welcome let us spin a monster back. So now we'll be able to pop his Lava Golem, which would have been useful. And then I don't know why we didn't summon Lady here. In hindsight, I would have summoned Lady, but I think I might have already used that effect. In draw phase, he summons with Preparation, and we're gonna just destroy that monster, so it's okay. He imperms us. I'm not sure why he imperms us. Then we attack him, set 4, and then we use a monster he imperm, destroy all the trap cards. Now he has to see what he draw. Ash. So he gets to draw Ash, but we still have our full end board with the, we have 2 monsters now. So we know he has Ash, but we have Solemn Strike, so we waited. And that's another good thing about Solemn Strike, you can negate Ash. So now we'll be able to OTK because we waited with Trap Tricks instead of summoning this turn. Oh, but I guess we can't summon because Lovely's in the graveyard. And this was the version without Ariana, so that is a nice thing about the new version we're running. This old version had some gas. Now it's over pretty much. Good game 2. Alright, last game in Diamond against Spright with Kashtira. So Spright Kashtira, let's see it. I think everything past Masters 4 was running with the new version that I showed. So this third game, he had a pretty good hand. He summons, uses the opening so that he can summon another monster. We torrential because he has a level 2 on the board. He adds another opening, which is fine. Gets the discard, which lets him summon again. He has Ash too. He summons with Sprite Starter as well, so he gets a starter. But we torrential the board, indicates our torrential. But now we can summon Lord, we'll be able to search us our extension. So he's able to summon back red, make Sprint, and then he goes into the full Sprite play off of this. So, makes Masquerina. That's 1 passes. So let's see what we can do. This is a version with Ariana. We wait to use Ariana's effect because we didn't want him to negate our monster and destroy it. And then we tribute summon with Ariana and Lord to make Lovely. It was kind of a goated play in my opinion. And the reason we did that is because we had a big welcome that we used to summon last turn. And that will let us, one, it'll let us use Big Welcome's effect, and also 2, it'll let us spin back a monster from his hand because now we have a level 8 fiend monster on the field. And that'll destroy monsters as well. Now we'll be able to recycle, we'll destroy, and then we reset the Big Welcome as well. And that will let us summon Lady. Lady gets to activate her effect to search a card. And then we also summon. We get the Big Welcome. It's a spin, and then we get to pop and draw, recycle. It's nice that it pops and then recycles its own. He battles and gets to destroy a monster. Now we have an Ice Dragon Prison, and he has 2 Cyberse monsters because of IP Masquerina. So that's why we went into Ice Dragon. This was a version with Ice Dragon. I guess we did have that, but we were not running that anymore. You could do the same effect with Tears of the Overt. I think you can get rid of this card. Oh no, you can't. Huh. You have to do something else, I guess. Ice Dragon Prison is a really good card against Crusadia. Anyways, that was game 3. On to game 4. This is against Naturia. Yeah, this is Purrely Naturia. It's a pretty weird deck. Alright, we go second. It's a pretty decent hand. Makes Naturia beast. Pretty broken card. And he summons his Purrely. Now he's able to get my friend Purrely. Extensions. He makes 2 more monsters, I think. With the Plump. 3 material only, though. Adds another 2. Sadly, he isn't able to make a Noir. So now we get to draw. Don't draw anything. We're going second, but it's okay. This is a really good hand. And it actually deals with this board pretty nicely. Because we can Solemn Strike the E-Plump or the Purrely once it comes out. Go ahead and summon Lady. Or sorry, Ariana. I'm sure that we want to use the effect, but then he tried to destroy us. Oh, and then we want to draw a card. So we drew a card. And we got to destroy the Purrely Plump as well. We drew into Dogmatika and set that, and since a Naturia monster left and a Purrely monster left, he'll be able to draw insane amounts of cards. Oh yeah, we wanted to draw with Ariana, and then we were gonna pop with Full Force Virus after. So now we'll be able to pop with Full Force Virus. I'm just gonna wait for him to summon though. It's to add another. I guess I should have waited, honestly, in my opinion. But we did have this Trap Trickable, and it destroyed all of his monsters in his hand as well as on the field. And now we know his whole hand is full of spells. So when we summon Lord, we can set. Oh, well, we can set Epidemic, but I set Trap Trick so we can get a monster to set Epidemic, because right now we'll be able to stop all of his plays with B-Barrier. He makes a Relinquish Animo, which takes control of our Lord of the Heavenly Prison, and then he's able to summon back the Naturia. So now we do need to summon a monster. It was kind of good that we still had plays with Trap Trick. It's a nice reason to summon with Trap Trick. And then we destroyed a monster, so we'll be able to recycle Welcome. And then we use Trap Trick and get a big Welcome so that we can have a spin next turn. We wanted Ariana's effect again. So Ariana kind of carried us in this game. Now we have the field spell, and when we summon with Big Welcome, we'll be able to search Eradicator. And also he's still under Virus. We'll be able to pop a card in his back row. And then on the next summon, we would have been able to pop another card with Big Welcome. So that was a pretty good game. And then we got the Masters playing against a 60 card Rocket Beastial. Or Dragon Beastial. Just dragons, I guess. Go first, we draw into evenly. Get Lord. Sorry, Lady, not Lord. What did we have the chance? We could have said Utopic Draco, but we needed a monster to summon. He's gonna go ahead and summon this, and I saw that he was gonna go into Baron or something annoying. He didn't go into Baron, but we have 2 Solemn Strikes, so we destroy it. That lets him set. Gonna go ahead and summon this, we destroy this as well. Able to recycle a monster, draw a card. Gets a Thunder Dragon, it's another Thunder Dragon. Sets 2 and passes, so Lady's not activatable because the normal trap wasn't activated. And now we have D-Barrier to stop him from Fusion Summoning next turn, so set a D-Barrier up, and then it'll also activate Lady's effect. And that Lady will be able to summon. He has to end turn again. And we get you Draco Utopic Aura. It's a pretty good card in the situation. He ends turn again, so I'm assuming he's out of monsters to summon by Banish. Get another Welcome, so now we'll be able to set up the field spell, which is really useful. Sets up his own Dragon Ravine, lets him send monsters. Banishes to send back to his hand, and that'll let him summon it. And then we wanted to chain just so that before he's able to negate us, we'll be able to use Full Force, or add Full Force, and then once we add Full Force, we'll be able to chain, destroy that monster, and then draw a card as well. So Full Force is pretty good against dragons, depending on the setup. Then this next game was against Beastial. I don't even know what this is, bro. I think this is Dogmatika. This is a Dogmatika deck. It goes second. Sets up 3 monsters. Nothing really scary. We have a Pot of Extravagance and Duality. Drawn to evenly matched. We use it. I decided to use Lady instead of the Pot effect because the Pot will be able to extend our plays if he destroys everything. So he ritual summons. And he gets to change the order of a deck. And I summon. He tries to max CS, but I don't want him to draw crazy cards off of this. But he gets to pop cards and send cards to the graveyard. So kind of frustrating, to be honest. But we get to set. And that lets us use Rivalry, and we also get Pot from the Lord. He has to negate Rivalry, so he pops it before. We still have the Pot, and we also have Duality as well. And then we just want to get rid of this monster so that he can't keep sending monsters to our graveyard. Destroy, destroy. We'll be able to destroy that monster next turn with Dogmatika. So we search another extension. So we don't have another big welcome in the graveyard. Pop a card. We can set up full fires. Destroys all of his spells. Wait for him to summon, and then he summoned the Lubel, which is annoying. So he destroys other monster, so he can't link summon, but he still gets into a link monster. So we can no longer summon. So we activate Lady before Lubel activates its effect. Then he gets the secured Gardena. Doesn't let him take battle damage, but I can just destroy this monster. So then he surrenders. This game, let's get through these last ones fast. Oh man, I said that, and then this is the longest game I think I've ever played a BVO. I'm not even going to explain it all. This was against a Dragon Beastial, again, 26 turns. It was a grind, and it was about, like, it wasn't even resource management, it was literally top deck city. So I'm going to try to speed through it so you guys can see the top deck potential. We go second, of course. We get Skill Drain, Rivalry, Solemn, Draco, but we don't get any engine. So he's just gonna pop off with the regular Beastial play. And summons a Thunder Dragon Colossus. We can evenly match him. I don't know why we didn't use Pot of Duality. I guess we were saving it? I'm not really sure. And we Rivalry so that he can only have Thunder Dragons. He summons. Oh, we didn't Pot of Duality because Thunder Dragon Colossus doesn't let us. But now that we have Skill Drain set up, it does. Tries to attack, and I don't know why we didn't stop him. I don't know why we didn't stop the Max C. Definitely should have stopped the Max C. This game has plenty of misplays, I guess. And then he gets to draw a ton of cards, so... Now he's under 2 floodgates. Double floodgated up, and we have double pot. With the ashes, we can solemn. Although that's the last solemn strike we can use. He destroys monster in case skill drain gets destroyed. And Tears of the Overroot can be useful. Repeats both of his monsters so that you can start summoning dragons instead. And once he has dragons out, he tries to like use his monster to destroy my monsters, so I just tribute it. Summon Lady. I'll use Pot of Extravagance. We just want to get rid of all of his big monsters on the field. And then we use Lady's effect and spin it back with Big Welcome so that skill drain doesn't affect it. Now we can set up a trap trick as well. He gets another spell. We need to set up an Eradicator if we wanted to stop that. But he can keep doing this with the Beastial Rebellion, which is really problematic because he has a lot of monsters to summon. We summon Ariana so that we can try to get Ariana's effect to get the field spell. Because if we get the field spell and Big Welcome, then it's pretty much over. Use Ariana's effect, spin it back with Big Welcome again so we can get this effect, the field spell, activate it. We can attack his monster, so now he can summon any type he wants. So we are stopping any fusions or XYZs, as well as we can Torrential, and he's under virus. Now you can't use his ritual monster. Well, no, sorry. He couldn't use his monster, so he summoned, and then because we wanted to get Ariana's effect, we torrentialed the board again. So that's another way that you can get Ariana's effect, is by torrentialing yourself, draw into another torrential, let 2 cards pass. So now it's the grind game. Got another max C. Go ahead and attack. Now if he summons, we'll be able to reset Big Welcome with Torrential. He sets. You can get a Dogmatika running though. Alright. Now he just passes one more. He's got 2 more turns of this before it's over. And if we could set Eradicator, we definitely would. So like I said, Utopic Aura and Skill Drain kind of conflict because they don't really use monster effects when they're sorry, they don't use monster effects when they're under Skill Drain, so just keep that in mind. His turn. So now we just need him to summon again so we can Torrential, and then once we're able to Torrential, we'll be able to summon again. He doesn't summon, he sets. We gotta wait again. I mean, Trap Trick and Eradicator would be useful. And now that he summons, we can Torrential. We'll be able to summon with the field spell. And Big Welcome will come back. And now this is pretty much the end of the game regardless of what happens. And Forbidden Droplets, so this monster loses half of its attack, but again, we have resources to summon now, so it was that game. It was the longest game I think I've played, and I sped through it, but it was very long. Delete that, and then 3 more. Man. Spright with Kashtira. Okay, go second. The version with the winged dragon. Oh, this is such a good going second hand too. Okay, let's just watch typical Spright. Thinking Sprint, new card, good card, really good card. Get double evenly and the winged dragon raw. And then we get actually like a decent hand for like replayability. You set 4 and pass. And then we use Tears of the Overroot because we already have another Tears of the Overroot. So just wanted to see what his back row was that he wanted to keep. And then we have Lady now, so we can use the other Tears of the Overroot. And Lady's unaffected by Imperm, so it doesn't matter. And he summons Nimble, but we saw him strike, so now he doesn't have the normal summon anymore. And then Big Welcome is pretty good, because now we can start searching our traps. So he summons that monster, but if you read that monster, it said like if it gets sent to the graveyard, it would be able to it'd be able to search another frog monster, and I wasn't gonna destroy it, but if he summoned another monster, I'd destroy that monster, so he wouldn't be able to use that effect. Just make sure you're reading the effects. Second to last game is against Thunder Beastial. Okie dokie. Get to go first. He ashes us. I love when they ash Ariana because this is such a bad ash. Like, you should ash like what I search with Lord. Like once I search Pot, you should ash that. Or Big Welcome. But anyways, he goes ahead. He's doing his bestial things. Flip goes in so that I can summon, and then he ashes me. Oh, I remember this game. It was crazy. Look at this. So, remember, he ashed Ariana. He ashed the Big Welcome. And then I get a Pot. And he Droll knocks me. So, now I've played through 3 of his adding effects. And I still have, like, Engine. Like, if I Torrential here, I'll be able to still summon Ariana. Oh, just kidding. Okay, I might not have Engine anymore. But it's still looking pretty good for us. He gets to destroy this monster so that he sends our monster. And now we are actually just waiting top deck city. We end turn. He ends turn as well. And then we get a Lord. So now we get another engine piece. And if you guys remember, he had Ash, Drone Lock. He ends turn, and I get Lord. So I'm like, alright, I can OTK with Big Welcome. You guys know this play already, Big Welcome OTK. So I was attacking, and I was like, alright, time to OTK, Ash. So this is the triple Ash setup. This guy hit me with 3 Ashes in this game. I mean, it's 10 turns, I guess, but still, triple Ash. He summons another Sorneer and sets a monster so that he can, start his plays, but at this point we have Big Welcome, and I was just waiting because I wanted to attack this monster. But yeah, that was kind of game. After that point, it was over. Alright, and then last game. Last game is against Spright Runnick. It's the most recent deck with the most up-to-date deck list. Alright, go second. Starts with Slumber, searching here, Huggin. Huggin gets in the field spell. And then field spell searches Gigantic. I don't know why he used Cap Shell for Gigantic, because he can't draw a card if he does that. He should have done just summoned Sprint first, and then with Cap Shell. But oh no, he does it here. So I guess it's okay. Although he doesn't summon Sprint at all, so I guess he doesn't have the Nimble engine. Anyways, we get to Torrential here. I mean, that's pretty much it. So he doesn't summon any negates, so we get to Torrential the board. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all we need to do. Because I had spins a card, summons, and then he gets Slumber and banishes some. It's a draw, and you get to add another card. So it's not fully over. He gets his Runic engine. He summons with Jet. I Torrential the board. Unicorn stays because of Masquerena. He summons with Flashing Fire, and then he gets another, he gets blue out. And then that's when he summons Carrot, so he would have summoned Carrot, so I activate this effect to summon Lady, so I can stop him before he summons Carrot. He uses Fountain so that his monsters, so that he can draw, and then he's already like able to summon Carrot if he has a level 2 on the field. I'm trying to get rid of all of them pretty much. Destroy this other level 2. He called by us. And since he called by us, we have to get another effect out. I get Big Welcome. This Big Welcome will be able to search us next turn. Lord summons and gets Eradicator, but he destroys it. So now we have to wait, but he's already used Elf's effect, so he would need to. He can't use Elf's effect again, pretty much. It's just a problem. Sadly, we draw into Lovely, so what would have been a kind of nice play is if we didn't draw into Lovely, we would have been able to use the Big Welcome to spin the Carrot, and then Carrot would have either had to negate or let me spin, and then I would have popped one with Lady or with Lovely. But since Lovely's in our hand, we need to find a way to summon her instead. He destroys our monster once we go into battle, and he recycles cards. And then after we destroy his Carrot, so he doesn't have a spell trap negate, we go ahead and we activate this. We get Ariana so that we can summon once we spin back Elf. We're able to summon, and then we can destroy his monsters, all of them. Then we can set up the Eradicator once again, even though it was destroyed last turn. So that's another really useful thing about what Lovely could have done for us. And then before he can negate Lovely or do anything like that, because they can negate monsters and destroy special summons, I just get rid of it, and then I chain. So I would have added like a trap trick or something for next turn, and that was game. And that was the game I think that got me to Masters 3. So now I'm currently in Masters 3. I'm gonna be playing some more and trying to get up to Masters 1 probably this weekend, but I don't know how much time I'm gonna have, so we'll see by tomorrow. But for now, that's everything I have saved. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions or what you think about it all. Hope everyone has a good one. GG's, adios.